Alright, so you're probably thinking, what the heck is what's Arizona like? If you're like me, you're watching this video, you're moving from Michigan to Arizona. Okay, so basically the Midwest to the Southwest United States. And I've been here since July of last year. Now it's, what month is it? March? So I've been here, let's just call it like 9 months or something like that. And basically, probably the biggest change you're going to see if you're moving to Arizona is three different things: the traffic, the heat, and some people are maybe not as friendly. Like, things just move a little bit faster here and people aren't as friendly. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first one, the traffic. Right now I've been sitting in traffic for like the last half hour. I've moved like 5 miles. So sometimes traffic can be really just a pain in the butt. I mean, I get to work, it's a 16-mile drive, and it normally takes an hour. So in the Midwest, we have traffic jams, but nothing like this. I mean, this is pretty bad. I mean, just about every day I'm spending 2 hours in traffic jams. So, you know, and again, I only live 16 miles from where I live. Michigan, you could do 16 miles in like 15 minutes. Okay, so you're gonna have to get used to that probably, depending on where you live when you move to Arizona, you know, in the Phoenix area. Number 2, the heat. We know what heat is, right? We know what heat is from the summer, but really we know heat because we know humidity. Now this is really dry here, obviously, but still it gets like 120 degrees. My sandals were like melting one day, and on the blacktop. So, you know, don't take your dog out for a walk like during like the, you know, the hot days, because, you know, they will burn their paws in the cement. You know, don't be trying to fry eggs on the concrete. But yeah, it gets really hot. So my wife got heat stroke like the first month we were here. We were shopping, and then she kind of had like a headache, and then like 5 minutes later she was puking everywhere in the car. Good thing I had plastic bags. But the heat will catch up to you, so just have water on you all the time. Really, the summers here in Arizona are like our winters back in Michigan. What you do is you just stay inside, watch movies, because it's to the point where you can't really enjoy it unless it's like dark. So just like remember that, like the heat really, because it's dry heat, you don't really know how hot it is sometimes, and it'll just suck all the water out of you and you'll feel sick sometimes. So yeah, obviously there's that. And then the third biggest thing is probably the people. I don't know, like I feel like things move a little slower in Michigan, so people are a little bit nicer, I think, just in general. There's a lot of smaller towns in Michigan, but like, for instance, if I'm going on a walk or something and I see someone walking across the street, I could wave to them in Michigan and say hi, and it wouldn't be weird if they were a stranger. I could say, hey, how's it going? Good, you know, just small talk with people that you see in the street. You know, it's normal to say hi where I was from in Michigan to strangers. You know, just be friendly, I guess. Here you can't just say hi to people that you don't know, because it's kind of weird. Everyone's kind of more careful here as far as like, you know, friendship circles, and like, you know, people, like, you don't just like invite people over here. People are just a little bit more careful of like neighborhoods. A lot of neighborhoods here are actually gated, and I don't know, people just like their things here, you know, like, this is my house, this is my yard, don't play in my yard. Like, if kids, you know, in Michigan, like, you could share swing sets or something, play sets, like, it wouldn't be a big deal. Here it's like, no, that's mine, that's yours, I'll keep to me, you keep to you. So just the overall culture is just a little different here. I mean, of course there's nice people, you know, everyone's different, but that's just a generalization. I've just kind of noticed maybe the Midwest just seems to be more friendly, I guess. I don't know. What else? Arizona is a very overall a conservative state, kind of Republican, you know, very Republican, I guess. So we have some really good gun laws. I don't know. I'm kind of a Republican, I guess, so I like that. But I mean, I don't have a lot of guns or anything, but just know that there's a lot of Republicans here. So if you're like politically thinking about it, you know, there's a lot to do here as far as like golf, and there's so many restaurants. I mean, Michigan, there's like maybe 5 restaurants, you know, in my area that I like to go to. Here, there's probably, you know, 500 within driving distance. So really, there's so much to do recreationally here, you know. There's so many golf courses, there's so many like cool businesses and bars and restaurants, and so the social entertainment kind of things to do here are just outstanding. I feel like the economy is better here because I was able to get like 2 different jobs, you know, since I started here, so that was amazing. Like in Michigan, I was trying for like years to get a full-time job. Here, I got it like in a month. So I mean, you know, it depends what you do and your education, but I just feel like the job market is much better here, which is probably why you're moving here. Actually, you're probably moving here because you got a job here. So yeah, so I'd say the economy's better. Winters are amazing. Springtime is amazing. Right now it's March, right? And we have this thing in Arizona called spring training. So basically all of these, you know, Major League Baseball teams, a lot of them practice here. And so we have lots of media this time of year, and it really kind of drives up the economy a little bit. There's just all kinds of cool seasonal things here. And you know, of course, you don't have to worry about snow. So that's a good thing. Probably you're probably sick of snow if you live in Michigan. I haven't missed the snow yet. If you're thinking, oh man, I'm going to miss snow, I haven't missed it yet. So what else? I think that's about it. Those are the major things. There's a lot bigger churches here, I feel like. Mexican food is really good here, obviously. What else is really good here? Tucson is beautiful. I've been there a few times. I love Tucson. If you like hiking, there's lots of good hiking here. What else? My hair, man. Oh, if you have like really, really thick curly hair and humidity really kind of like makes it huge and puffy, the humidity here is great for your hair. I don't know if you care about that. But that's about it. I mean, it seems like Arizona's a pretty good fit. Arizona's a really young city. So you're probably, if you're younger, it seems like you'll fit in pretty well. I don't know. A lot of young people have houses here, which is kind of amazing. So yeah, I think there's a lot of opportunities here. Yeah, so basically, you know, you can wear like polos every day to work. Like business casual is basically like polos and, you know, Dockers. I mean, not even really that. Like people, I guess the overall business environment here is more casual just because of the heat. I mean, I guess you could wear polos and Dockers or whatever in Michigan, but I don't know. It's like everyone wears polos here, you know, so you could wear like the same clothes every day, you know what I mean? Like this is considered like work attire, you know. But I would say like one of the hardest things is when you're driving, people aren't courteous drivers here. People are really like aggressive drivers. They're very fast. They cut lanes real quick. In Michigan, we leave like a lot of space. You know, we account for snow conditions. We're more defensive drivers in Michigan. So here, there's not a lot of people from Arizona. So I think what it is there's different driving styles. And when you mix all those different driving styles, like from California, there's like crazy drivers there. But when you mix all these different driving styles from over the country, it's mixed here. And so I think that mixture is kind of confusing for a lot of people. But there's a lot of crazy drivers here. that's about it. People, when it rains here, people will freak out. Like, they'll take videos and pictures, and they'll be like, oh my god, it's a storm, it's a storm. Like, it's not a storm, it's just raining. Would you relax? So rain is a big deal here. And sometimes they have haboobs, which are like sandstorms, and they'll make a big deal like, oh my god, they're huge. But really, a haboob is just like a 30-second kind of thing. You'll have a big, huge dust cloud that'll come out of nowhere, and then, like, you know, a few minutes later, it goes away. So it doesn't really affect you too much. It's not like something you gotta be concerned about. They come and go. I think that's about it. I'm running 10 minutes now. I'm gonna stop rambling. Let me know in the comments if you are thinking of moving to Phoenix, Arizona, or if you already live here. Tell me what you think. By the way, since I smoke cigars, this is a great cigar state. You can smoke year-round. There's plenty of great humidor, cigar lounges here. So yeah. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and let me know if you're moving here or if you do live here. And yeah, see you later.